So our teacher gave us an assignment where we had to write a bunch of code, then we would have to record ourselves explaining the code. Now, while everyone probably followed the assignment and instructions correctly, I decided to do something different. I thought I'd have the teacher explain the code himself instead of having to do it myself. And how would I manage this? Well, I'd simply build an AI chatbot of him and then have him explain the code. It's kind of confusing to hear, but it's basically building ChatGPT but for my teacher. Once I told my friends about this idea that I had, they pretty much all gave me the same reaction. Seriously? I think they thought I was crossing the line a bit, but I decided to do it anyway. Now remember children, school is a place for studying. You should be presenting your work on time and follow the teacher's commands. Sir, who are you? This is not even a school, this is our house. Oh, sorry, okay, bye-bye. Usually when I do things related to school, I put my own twists in it, whether that's presentations, projects, assignments, because I feel I can then approach it with more interest and enthusiasm. And aside that, receiving a high mark isn't really my goal in school, nor in exams. While you should try it, it's just, for me, I just prefer to have fun. I mean, if I pass, I pass, right? What else do you want from me, sir? That's fine. I just want to ask you why there's graffiti on your exam paper. Well, where else am I supposed to draw it? On the table? That's unethical, sir. Okay, but seriously, all that aside, I want to make an AI robot of my teacher. So my plan was to go to his office and ask him for a selfie. Little did he know I was planning to surprise him with a robot version of himself. Anyway, I kindly asked him for a selfie. He seemed a little confused cause I guess it was out of the blue, but he was okay with it. I did tell him this was for an assignment, which I think made him even more confused. Then I just told him to trust me as if I gave him some classified information. Though regardless, I got what I needed. So I rushed back home and started executing my plan. First, I need to build a chatbot. So I decided to use some sort of API like either ChatGPT, Google, or another in order to prevent myself from having to build a whole new algorithm all by myself. So after doing some copy and pasting, we now have our chatbot. So you can ask them stuff like, what's the weather like today? Or what's his favorite vegetable? Or I don't know, what kind of Chinese food he likes. After having done all this, I still needed to implement the teacher into it. So I took the selfie I took with him and simply cut myself out of it and had his image be animated so that he looks like he's talking. Now if I ask him a question, he would simply reply while moving his mouth and outputting sound. Great, after having done all this, now we can show it to my teacher. Not gonna lie, I was kinda nervous of his reaction cause for all I know he might not like it. But after I showed him, he was actually surprised and laughing. I guess he thought it was a fun concept. And he even said this could be considered like a final year project, which was cool to hear. All that being said, thank you for watching and bye bye.